Okay, hello and welcome everybody on to today's call. My name's Benjamin Notini. I'm one of the co-founders here at XTrends, and today we're going to be talking about XFee, the mining system of XFee, the project that is currently at play, and how you can benefit from what's happening in this amazing ecosystem. So the first thing I want to do, I love to start the call by taking a look at the chart. Okay, all of these candles are actually day candles. So what I love is that we had a call just 24 hours ago. And in that 24-hour period, we have grown the price of XFee by 25%. 25%. That means people who got involved yesterday, they've already been able to grow their XFee by 25%. So I'm going to explain to you why this trend is going to continue. How we're going to be taking XFee from $11.98 to over $100, eventually to $200, and how we're going to achieve a $100 million market capitalization. Today, our market capitalization is $3.1 million, and we are going up on a day-to-day basis. Of course, we can always have days can always, decrease, but with the system that we've designed and what we've brought to the market, it doesn't look likely. What looks more likely is that we are going to continue to have massive price increase and gain. So let's talk about how people can be involved, and how you can benefit from everything that's happening here with the X Trends ecosystem and the XFee project. So the first thing that's very important for people to understand is that XFee is a token project, but it's actually backed and supported by a platform called xtrends.fund. Now, xtrends.fund is a Solana-based launchpad. We provide a service to the entire cryptocurrency world. Anybody who wants to launch their very own coin on the Solana launch on Solana can come onto XTrends and launch. All they do is hit create a coin. They go through some very simple steps, and as they go through all these steps, they're then able to launch their coin to the market. Now, this is for all of the people who have been involved with X Trends. I want to show you guys something very exciting. In 2 days and 13 hours, we have a project that's going to be launching on X Trends. Now, personally, I don't know who this Splash Finance is. These people reached out to me because they're building their own project. Again, if you want to trade in this, I'm not telling people to trade in this. I'm just showing you what this is a taste of what's going to happen 3,000 times fold as we move forward. See, we're creating a lot of excitement. We're creating a lot of buzz, especially with XFee. So let's take a look. If I go down here to this project, Splash Finance, launching on X Trends in just 2 days, 13 hours, 19 minutes, let me go to their Twitter account. Now, of course, Stake Splash get drip fed daily. They have their own Telegram chat. They have their own social platforms. Now, look at what they've been posting and talking about. They've been talking about launching their token, the token for their project. Splash Finance is their own project. I don't know everything that they do. I don't even know if it's, I don't know anything about it. I'm not here to like say, hey, this is a good project. I don't know. But this is the point. Anyone who's launching a token project can utilize our software to do it. So look at that. They're actually Splash is coming to xtrends.fund. This is really cool. Almost 1,000 people have seen this tweet. Okay. And they're talking about everything that's transpiring. And even here now they're promoting XTrends on their social media. We don't know them. We didn't ask them to launch their coin with us, but they've seen what's happening. They love what we've put together with XTrends, and they want to launch their coin with us. So this is like a taste of what's going to continue to happen twofold, tenfold, 100, 1,000-fold. There will be thousands and thousands and thousands of cryptocurrency projects that are launched on XTrends. Now, let's talk about why this is so exciting for XFee, the token, and how you can make massive, massive rewards and returns potentially from things like this happening. See, they're launching their coin with a million tokens. Now, if you see, there's a platform fee of just 1%. It's very insignificant. For most projects, it adds up to maybe $20, $30, $40, $50, right? If it's a really big project, it can actually be more. So 100% of this platform fee, 100% of this platform fee that we generate as a platform, we take that money and we use it to buy the XFee token. And after we buy the XFee token, we burn that token out of supply. It will never be sold. We've created a deflationary model. So the more projects launching on XTrends, of course, that's great for the XTrends ecosystem and things are booming, but every single launch provides real revenue that goes into purchasing the XFee coin and then burning it. And so people are seeing this, they're loving it. It's just getting started. So let's talk about XFee and the mining system that we have here, okay? All right. So that's the first thing that's important for everyone to understand. XTrends is the backbone of XFee. And we're not building some nonsense project. We're providing a real service to the Solana ecosystem. And people are starting to see that the system we've designed is incredible and they want to participate and utilize it to launch their coins, okay? More coins launched on XTrends equals more revenue collected, and we use that revenue, 100% of that platform fee, to buy and sell, or to buy and burn the XFee token. So each one of these candles represents a day. And I know what you're thinking if you're a crypto person. You're like, oh man, this thing looks high. I'm telling you, when it's at $100 per token, this is going to look like the perfect entry, okay? And so again, this is not financial advice. I'm not telling anyone to go do whatever. You got to make your own decisions based off the information I give you, okay? I'm obviously a co-founder of the ecosystem. I'm very excited about what we've put together because we've been working on this for a significant amount of time, and everything is now starting to hit on all cylinders. Now, one thing that's worth mentioning is that all of these things are happening and we're actually in a bear market. The bear market of bear markets, right? Like, it's been one of the hardest times in crypto over the last year. When we started everything here, we're on the Solana ecosystem. When we started almost a year ago, Solana was valued at like $250 per Solana. And now the Solana is at $75. So not only are we having tremendous success, we're doing it in spite of maybe the worst market I've ever seen in my life, okay? In my 10 years of being in crypto. But we know that what will happen is it's inevitable. The entire market will shift and come back in a big way, okay? So when that happens, wow, we're going to be even having more and more success. So let's talk about XFee, the token project, and how people in our community are making real money every single day, and how you can also participate, how you can also share this with your community, and how this can be a benefit in your life. So we have our own website, xfee.fun. When you go to xfee.fun, it's going to take you here. And of course, whoever invited you onto this call, they have their own link. and they can send you that link so that you come onto this platform. And when you come here, you're going to see everything about our ecosystem. What I love more than anything is that we're fully transparent. Everything that we're doing and building is verifiable. It's DeFi. There's no little black box that you put money into. It's like, no, everything is open source. Everything is verifiable on the blockchain. And that's a big difference. Like that's a big deal, especially when you think about how the programs have been running in this system for a while. So you can come here, you can see all the information about the XFee token supply. You can see the numbers behind the mining pool, and I'm going to talk about mining in just a moment. You can see the numbers behind our staking pool, and you can look into our burn stats and our burn mechanism. We'll talk about that more and more. Actually, we'll talk about the burn right now. We have three different ways that coins are burned from through the XFee project. At right now, the max supply of XFee is 1 million tokens. In 3 months, we have already purchased and burned 103,000 coins. That is 10% of max supply. 10% of max supply has been purchased and burnt, and it's actually 35% of circulating supply. I'll talk about that more. So 10% of max supply, but 35, almost 36% of circulating supply has been purchased and burned. So there's three ways that we accumulate burned tokens. The first way is through our power packs. We'll talk about the power packs. People can purchase power packs, and when you purchase a power pack, you are now mining the XFee coin every single day. And I'll talk about, we'll show you that more importantly. But 25% of what's purchased in the power packs is actually utilized, it's burnt instantly. The other way we burn coins is with the trading fee. So this coin is not meant for, we build this for the community, the people who have the long-term vision with us. And so we tax people who want to just come in and leave very quick. We put a 5% tax on buying and selling in the open market. And I mean, again, if you think about it, we're up 25% since yesterday, right? So people are still winning really well. But what's great is that when people are buying and selling, 5% of all those buys and sells, we use 100% of that to go in and buy back the XFee coin and then burn it. So you can see almost 13,393 XFee have been burned through that mechanism. And I love this. I'll show this for just a second, right? If I come down here, we have a burn treasury, okay? And right now, currently, sitting in the burn treasury, we have 52 Solana just sitting there all of this money is utilized for one thing, buying XFee and burning it. And this becomes kind of like a massive safety net because if there's ever a massive sell-off, which is actually, I mean, healthy for people to take profits. We encourage people taking profits. We want our community to win. But what's incredible is we're currently building this up every single day. I think over the next week, this will be above 200 Solana. But what's amazing is let's say somebody decides to just sell all of their coins and the price comes down a little bit. Well, we can actually buy the token at a lower price with our burn wallet, which means we're accumulating more coins and burning them, which means more supply is being purchased and burned, okay? We've really thought of everything with this system to make sure long-term success is here for the community. Now we talk about how people can earn. We're going to talk about this with the mining and also the staking, okay? And we're going to go into that. So, and here's another thing too, verify everything. Trust, but verify, okay? You can verify what I'm saying. You can verify everything we're talking about. This is the contract address for the XFee token. This is the contract address for our burn wallet. Let me show you guys this. This is awesome, okay? Our burn wallet is a millionaire, okay? 1.2 basically $1.3 million in our burn wallet. Now, again, just for people who might not know, these coins will never be sold. They've been put into a wallet where they're destroyed. They can never come out of this wallet. It's impossible. Nobody can do it. Nobody. It's a part of if you're new to crypto, there's certain wallets and they're called burn wallets, and they're called burn wallets because when you send the coins there, they're gone forever. They're lost. Nobody, not even Satoshi Nakamoto, can get these coins. Okay, our burn wallet is a millionaire, and we're not slowing down. We plan on continuing to burn and burn and burn every single day. Every single day, the amount of coins burned in this project increases, okay? Now, there's also the mining pool address, the treasury, and the staking pool. Up to this point, we do have a company treasury. The only thing we've utilized the treasury for is adding liquidity. We take Solana, then we take coins from the treasury, and we put it into our liquidity pool to make it even stronger, to reinforce it. And of course, we have the mining pool as well. We've added some coins from the treasury to the mining. So how does all of this work? Well, let's go into the terminal. When you open the terminal, this is the page you're going to see. And this is just one of my accounts here, right? And let me walk you through this. This is the home. This is the front page of the terminal. See, if you look, there are 545,000 tokens in the mining pool. What does that mean? These coins are being distributed to the people who are mining tokens every single day. So you can see that 547 coins are distributed to the miners every single day. And it will tell you there's 997 days left of the mining pool. So that means for the next 997 days, the people who have purchased power packs, they are receiving tokens every single day. So if you see the value here, all you have to do is buy a pack. You buy a pack, they start as low as $50, they go all the way up to $25,000. You can buy one, you can buy two, you can continue to buy them as you go. If you say, okay, I want to buy $1,000 today, and then, a month from now, you like what's happening and you can buy another $1,000, right? And then the power that you're purchasing accumulates. So it's very simple how this works. This number will show you the overall network power, okay? This number shows you the entire network power, 11,261,000. Now, if you go down to position, I can see the position on this account, the power that's been deployed is 3,510. So the share of this position of the whole network is 0.0312%. It'll show me how much XFee I'm yielding every single day. It'll show me the dollar value of that XFee. Right now, I'm making $2 a day, and this is just a baby account. Only $351 invested onto this account. It shows you the amount of XFee you've mined. It shows you the value at the current price. And then it shows you mined versus invested. At this account has already earned 100% back of what it started with. So it'll show you the estimated yield here as well, per day, per month, per year, annual rate on investment. Right now, the annual rate on the investment is 212%. There's a calculator here where you can actually say, hey, let me look at what this is when the price is 2x. So here's the price 2x, $23.97, and it'll show you all your numbers here, what's happening. You could say, hey, what about when XFee is at $100? Boom! You could see all the price scenario per month, per annual, all of this, right? Everything there. So very exciting stuff. And so that's how simple this is, guys. You can get started, just purchase a power pack. Now, it's important because whoever invited you onto the call, you want to utilize their link. because there's a benefit for them as well because they introduced you. So if you see the value here, you introduce other people, there's also a benefit for you. Now, before I get to that benefit, let's talk about staking. We also have a staking protocol. Now, the staking protocol is something where anyone can take their coins, put it here, and right now the staking is earning 36.8% annually, okay? You can come here to the staking protocol, you can see the amount of coins here, and you can see what the reward, the time remaining, 355 more days that the staking protocol is paying out, and everything is here for you, right? So you'll be able to track your position. So this account, it only has 8 XFee staked, right? Just 8 tokens total. But you can see I'm earning XFee every single second just with this 8x fee. Imagine if it was 800. Imagine if it was 8,000. I'd be earning significant more token every single day. Now, this is like the burning mechanism is what really brings everything together. And this is what I want you guys to understand. This is why I showed you what I showed you at the beginning of this call. At the beginning of this call, I showed you the XTrends platform. And this is like our next launches page, right? So when there's new launches coming, they show up here. Now, again, I don't know if this project will be any good. I don't know the people who are launching it. I don't know what their intention is. I don't want to say, hey, this is a project you should try to be involved in. That's not what I'm getting at. The point that I'm showing you is that these people have built their own project. They've built their own ecosystem where they're doing whatever it is they're doing with Splash Finance. Is it a real project? I don't know. You can do your own research by going to their website, going in their Telegram group, all these things. But what's incredible is that they're promoting us. We didn't pay them to do that. We're just providing a service. And so when they launch their coin, this coin launches on our platform, the 1% fee is collected, and that fee goes in to buying and then burning the XFee token. So that is actually paying our entire community. Now you can see the amount of coins that are burned from mining is far bigger than the amount of coins from the launch fee. But here's the vision. The vision is that we're going to continue to build everything that we're doing with XTrends. And now, and I know the people who have been involved with us since we launched back in January, the platform XTrends, we're starting to create a lot of noise. More people are starting to see who we are, what we have, and a lot more is going to come. My personal vision is that one day the coins burnt from the XFee launches will be more than the trading fee and the mining sales, because our vision is to launch millions of coins on our platform, on our ecosystem. So if you think about it, on average, we get about $40 per launch on that fee. We launch 1 million tokens over the next 3 years. That is $40 million. $40 million. And we use 100% of it to buy and burn XFee. So this isn't some pie in the sky, hope things are going to do well. No, this system is designed with so much pinpoint accuracy, and all we need to do is stay consistent, stay the course, keep doing what we're doing, and we're going to make our internal community, the people on this call, the people who are participating with our project now, we will make them massive, massive, massive returns. Okay? So I'm fired up. Now, look, this is one other thing I want to show you. There's a lot of people on this call. Some people, they just want to get involved. They just want to buy some XFee. They just want to be a part of the ecosystem. They want to buy some mining. They want to stake their coins. That's fine. Some people have big communities and they say, hey, this is great. I can bring this to my ecosystem and I can help them get paid. But you get a benefit for doing that. See, we have a compensation plan. And the way that works is it starts paying you at 15%. So if you bring somebody onto this call, you let me share with them all the information. They say, hey, this makes sense. And let's say they want to buy a $1,000 pack. Well, they have to purchase the pack using XFee. That's another beautiful thing I forgot to mention. People can only buy the mining packs using XFee, which means they have to go on and purchase the XFee itself, or they need to try to find somebody who they can get the XFee from, like in an OTC. So they buy if they buy $1,000 pack, you're earning 15%, which means you earn $150 paid into your wallet instantly in XFee token. Now, again, you can hold the XFee, you can stake the XFee, you can sell the XFee. This isn't some mystical, magical coin that just shows in your back office that you can never touch and never sell. Everything is open on the market right now. Even if we go here, boom, new all-time high, baby, $12.03. Every single day, we're hitting new all-time highs. So let me get this back. As you continue to build your organization, you build your team, you can have, it's a uni-level compensation plan, right? And so you can have as many front lines as you want. You can refer as many people directly as you would like. And here's what's really cool. Once you get to 5,000 in team sales, there's no leg qualifications. There's no, oh, you have to do this, you have to do that. This is through your personal sales and your team. It can all come from one leg. But once you get to 5,000, you get a bump to 18%. 18%. And now you can actually earn an override off of the sales of your team, right? You're earning an override commission. You can go all the way up to even 30% being paid out to you directly. Now, we've put a couple of other things into the compensation plan that makes this even more lucrative and more exciting, okay? Because obviously, if you hit the rank 6 and then somebody on your team also hits the rank of 6, well, they're earning 30%, but you're also at 30%. That doesn't leave any room for an override. But what we've put together is a global pool and a rank 6 pool. So every single time packs are being purchased, a percentage of those XFee coins go into the global pools. You can see the rank 6 pool is currently holding 109 tokens, and the global pool is currently holding 379 tokens. The global pool will pay out in the next 12 days. So what happens is this. Let's say you're the rank 3 and somebody on your team is rank 3 and they make a sale. They earn the commission, but there's no override for you there. So what you do earn is points, and you can track those points right here. It'll it'll tell you how many XP you get per point. It'll tell you how many points you have. It'll tell you your share of the pool and your estimated earnings. So you can really build leadership here and have no problems, right? People hit the same rank as you, no problem. You're not losing anything. You're still earning from the rank 6 pool and the global pool. Now, there is one other thing I'll share with you. We do have a percentage of coins that are taken from a percentage of coins that when people purchase a power pack, it goes into the treasury. How do we use that? The people who have hit rank 6, when you hit rank 6, those coins are available to you to purchase OTC. So if you're at the rank 6, you're going to see this available, and you'll see, it's sometimes there's more, sometimes there's less. I mean, they're selling out every single day. But why do we allow that? Because there's a 5% buy and sell on the open market. So if you come here to the open market, you're paying that 5%. But if you're a rank 6 and you're purchasing OTC, that percent is lower, right? So you're actually saving money purchasing OTC. And as a rank 6, what's going to happen is you're going to have a lot of people who, if you're building your team, you're building your community, they want to buy coins. And if they can go purchase from the open market, that's fine. That's absolutely acceptable, right? And people can sell on the open market too. It's wide open, guys. I'll show you some stats that are really cool. But there's actually, if you look at what's in the swap right now, there's only 10,726 coins in the swap total, right? So if you're a rank 6, you can start accumulating coins from the treasury on a daily basis, and you can use those coins to OTC to your community. When they want to come in and they want to buy power packs, you can say, hey, you can buy your tokens directly from me, a rank 6 upline. Very, very big value. Guys, we're finding every single way to bring value to our community. Now, here's what I love. I love this more than anything else that I've shown you yet. Okay. This is something that Vishal put together. And I said, Vishal, this is the bee's knees. Okay. This is freaking awesome. There's invite links, right? You have your invite code. People, so if people come here without a link, they need a code. So they can use your code. You can send them an invite link that brings them to the front page. Or you can send them, and I recommend you start sending this out like a maniac, the training link, okay? Because when they connect to the training link, they connect their wallet to the training link, they're still coded to you in the genealogy, okay? But the trading link brings them here. Here. It brings them to this page. XFee is destroyed. Understanding why is the whole course. People can start learning every last little detail of the project before they get involved. And this gives them every minute little detail. It's all right here. I go to the course. Look, it starts, it tells you before you begin everything, the token mining. It's like an index here. Start chapter 1. I'm on the token. I can go into one machine, 5 doors, talks about everything here, 1 million forever. The fire is great. I love it. Reading the ledger. We teach people how to read the blockchain and how to verify for themselves that what we're talking about and what we're saying is real. We're changing the game, guys. This is the coolest thing ever. So before people buy a power pack, before they can come here and they can investigate everything. They can see if they like what they see, if they understand what's happening here. The locked floor, and man, I'm telling you, Vishal is a badass for putting this together. I said, Vishal, this is the greatest thing. This is the greatest thing for somebody who wants to build a network. Because you guys know, there's always people who are like, well, what about this? Well, what about that? Well, how do you trust? How do you know? Like, blah, 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 blah. Understandably so. There's been so many scams out here. We've all been victim to it. We've all lost big money in something. So here we teach people. We literally teach people how to investigate us, how to make sure that everything we're saying is what it is, and that we're doing all of the things that we're promising to do, right? So it comes in here and explains everything. Even like I just shared with you guys the rank 6 pool, right? Paid in the same block, saying is the straight, the platform, the outcome, get started. And bam, shows people how to get started. It even gives little pictures of the terminal so people know what to look for when they go to the site. It's badass, okay? This thing is rock solid. And that's why we're reaching new all-time highs every single day. And we're not going to stop. We're not going to stop. People think, I have friends who are like, oh, I'm just waiting for someone to sell so I can get a better entry. I said, good luck. Good luck, bud, because we're going to $100 plus. I hope you get a better entry. And there's a lot of people. Look, our holder count is going up every single day. The amount of people holding XFee is increasing every single day. We go to the holders, 6,593, and it's just booming. Look, this is the 8th. So this is about 10 days ago. Every single day, look, it goes 6,234, 6,357. 6,473, 6,593, right? It's going up every single day by a lot. And now we're creating ruckus. The whole crypto market is starting to see what is up, okay? And so we're just getting started, okay? That's just the beginning, guys. Just the very, very beginning. I'm sorry, I'm reading some comments here. Guys, productive comments only. Someone's telling me I look like a Street Fighter character. I guess that's pretty productive. I'll have to look into that. Okay, so that's the information. I don't want to keep the recording going, so I want to close the recording out for people who are watching that. But I will also now do a Q&A. So if people have questions, we can go into that. Let me stop